Knife dope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. This is the production version of the Winter Blade Co. 7. I had the privilege of reviewing the prototype earlier. Was it last year? I think it was last year. Brian Winters, great individual, was so kind to let me add my name to that prestigious list. But this is one of the variants. This was loaned to me by another legendary gentleman. We're talking about none other, of course, than Mr. Don Farmer, otherwise known as D&K Knives. D&K Knives got all the dope you need, whether foreign or domestic. And he's now accepting Sezzle. So you can make those irresponsible purchases interest-free. Over 4 payments, I might add. Just be sure to use code KnifeDope for 10% off that purchase. Okay, people, the shilling has stopped. Let's get to the dope. All right, all right. I might have to get one of these things. Not the biggest fan of the bacon laser etch pattern they've got on the blade. But besides that, nice thin blade stock, decent ergos, no complaints for the ergos. Acoustically, I mean, whoo, listen to that bitch sing. I dig it, very, very much so. All right, we got a new offering from Kunwu. Now, I have been on the Kunwu hype train since 2022. I think I had bought 3 of their knives. I think the last time I bought a Kunwu was probably sometime in 2023. And then I just stopped buying them. Tried a couple here and there. But allegedly, this new offering from them is early KOTY candidate, at least according to my partner in crime, one half of the Thebladecartel, Duty Low. So we're about to check this one out. But first, plot twist, bitches. Ended up doing a little bit of swapperooski on the Facebook sphere. Now, this is a knife that I just recently reviewed on my channel. This is an older model, but this is a different variant of that model. Coming to us from American Blade Works, this is the frame lock rendition of the Model 1. Now, the one that I had just had on the channel was loaned to me by a new friend of the channel, Mr. Frank, and his had some issues. It had a little bit of lock rock. This one right here, though, was alleged to not have any lock rock, and it doesn't. No blade play right, left, up, or down, and it was listed as brand new condition. We've got, I think this is G10. I thought for a minute it might have been micarta, but the more I'm handling it, it does feel like G10. We've got 20 CV blade steel. We've got those beautiful milling beveled lines on the blade. Nice drop point apparatus. Currently, the only form of deployment on this one is that flipper tab, but you know what's coming. A nice set of tits. We've got the nice milling also on the titanium lock side. I've been waiting for Mr. Michael Martin, the head dude at ABW, to bring back the frame lock. You know, I try to support this company as much as I can. So this actually completes my ABW collection. The very first one I got, of course, is the Model 2 Warncliffe apparatus. Ended up sending this one to Transparent Knives for a black and titanium finish. God damn it. Black and titanium finish. And also threw on some tits courtesy of Alfred at AR Customs. And then my most recent purchase before today from AB... Fucking hiccups, people. Before today was this Model 1 button lock. It's been kind of a, I don't know. I've had some issues with it, but, you know, in all fairness, Michael Martin has sent me new springs and everything, and it's finally starting to break in. But there goes my ABW collection, and we are going to continue moving forward. All right, now let's get to this gal. This is, like I mentioned, this is coming from Kunwu, obviously, and this is the Compadre. Now, the Padre was very wildly popular. I actually reviewed it, never felt the need to buy it. I think part of that issue for me was the example I had was a left-handed variant, so I really couldn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But you know, it was a good knife. I had really can't complain too much about it. All right, we've got a couple of stickers. I'll tell you what, though, Kunwu has got to step the sticker game up. These feel cheap, but that's not what's important. Goddammit, I'm just a sticker hoe. So we've got a nice Kunwu certificate of authenticity, kind of generic, high quality plush pouch. And, you know, someone mentioned to me the other day, and I'm starting to wonder if they were onto something. This looks like the bag you get with the what's that name of that brand? Oh goddamn, KOTY. I almost wonder if Kunwu is doing KOTY as far as their OEM. Interesting, interesting. But anyways, let's see what I got here. This compadre has had a couple of different variants. The one I went with is the stonewash with the diamond pattern. These came in at I think like $279. And if you know anything about Kunwu, man, their attention to detail, their fit and finish, and most importantly, their heat treat is optimal. A couple of forms of deployment. We've got a nice front flipper. The jimping on the front flipper is a little slick. Not too slick, but you know, I would have liked it to have been a little bit finer. But a nice cutout for your deployment as well. Woo! Detent is dialed the fuck in. Essentially identical to the full size, just in a smaller presentation. We're looking at 7.08 inches as far as overall length. Of that, we've got 2.94 in this beautiful, I'm calling it a modified clip point. Van X is the steel. They are running it at 60 to 62 HRC. We've got the reminiscent of the Green Lantern pivot. Frame lock is the locking mechanism. You know, when it comes to Kunwu, I think their best models are their frame locks. When it comes to the crossbar locks, I really don't like their crossbar locks. The spring tension has always seemed to be weak to me. I know they send 2 sets of springs, but that's kind of why I kind of shied away from the brand. I just wasn't down with any more crossbar locks in my life. But things have changed. I have started to appreciate more crossbar locks. I got problems, people. Milled pocket clip, which is right or left hand tip up. They've even got a big old lanyard hole for those weirdos. Sitting at about 40% on lockup out the gate. Nice little chamfer for you to disengage. 50-50 finger choil is going to accommodate that full purchase, no refund. Now, because of that generous choil, you're actually only getting about 2.7 inches as far as cutting length. Beautiful stonewash finish. We got a nice full flat grind sitting at about 125 thousandths blade stock thickness. Add all that up, and what do we got? Certified slicey hoe. Yeah. In case y'all can't tell, the bitch already bit me while we've been recording. You know, previously I think I had bought the Pulsar in diamond texture, and it was too aggressive on the hands. They have seemed to dial that aggressiveness down, so it's just right in my opinion. 3.9 ounces is the weight, so nice lightweight carry. Perfect EDC size. Wonderful ergos. You know, the way that curvature of the handle just nestles in the palm allows you total control. I dig it. Now, as far as KOTY consideration, don't know. There's been a lot of good goddamn knives this year. Now, let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with America first, and we're gonna come like this. Spyderco Native 5 in fluted carbon fiber, rocking that S90V. Steel of the gods. More American dope for your palate. We're gonna come with the TRM Shadow. So here you see the Compadre up against those. Let's do a couple more, shall we? How about them drift twins? We're talking about the OG Drift from Quiet Carry. And then, of course, we got to go with the large. Give y'all some comparisons on those. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. How about 2 other fantastic smaller knives? We're going to come with the Wee Hyphen. Knife of the year for me last year at that price point. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, We're talking about this one with the cult following, and that, of course, is the Urban EDC F5.5, baby. So there you see the Compadre up against those. Perfect size, perfect ergos, great heat treat, great steel, quality materials. Fucking home run. I dig this one way more than I did the full-size Padre. I would see myself carrying this one much more. Even though I can choke up, I still have a little bit of handle, just the butt of it, the heel of it, hanging out of the palm. Just home run. Good job, Sergio and Kunwu. And then, of course, we've got a throwback. A little bit of American dope. The ABW Model 1 frame lock. Now here at KnifeDope Studios. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. How's my audio sound? How about that, compadre? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something. Cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!